The Washington Capitals are a team of chaos goblins. Before the season, everybody and their mother, well, not everybody, but most people were saying that the Capitals were in a rebuilding phase, that they wouldn't be remotely competitive, that they were a team that was just too old, they had too many injured players that they were relying on, there was no way they could be competitive. And yet here we are down the stretch, the Capitals are now in the wild card position, and actually only a point out of third place in the Metro Division. And tonight they had their biggest test yet, facing the Detroit Red Wings, a game with massive wildcard implications. 2 points were needed by both teams. And the Caps managed to get on the board first in the second period. Nick Dowd, a guy that I am so glad they didn't end up trading, gets the puck in the slot, fires a shot, past Alex Lyon, 1-0 Caps. But the Red Wings then respond with not one, but 2 goals, including an absolute gorgeous goal by Alex DeBrincat, that had the Red Wings leading going into the third period. But the period wasn't even a minute old before Connor McMichael, the best Connor Mick in the entire NHL, everybody agrees, puts a puck past Alex Lyon from behind the net, putting the game tied at 2. And then just a few minutes later, Dylan Strome wins the faceoff. He gets the rebound off the point shot from Carlson, puts it past Lyon. Caps are up 3-2. But late in the game, it's showtime. Patrick Kane doing it for the team he used to hate. An absolutely gorgeous shot beats Charlie Lindgren, ties the game for the Red Wings. We're going to overtime. And in overtime, the Capitals basically had the puck the whole time. Hendrix Lapierre, taking the puck out of his zone, makes a nice little dodge, springs a 3-on-2. John Carlson feeds it through to Dylan Strome, who just deflects it past Alex Lyon. 4-3. Game over. 2 huge points for Washington. And I love to call this team Chaos Gremlins because honestly, they have no business being in the playoffs right now. They have one of the worst goal differentials of the entire NHL. They started off this year as one of the worst power play teams in the entire league. The guy who was supposed to be their starting goaltender, Darcy Kemper, has basically been stapled to the bench at this point. They lost Nick Backstrom, they lost Evgeny Kuznetsov, they lost Anthony Mantha, but they're just still winning. Pete Blackburn, the #1 Caps hater on YouTube, said that they are going to make the playoffs despite not being good at anything. To which I must disagree because they are very good at getting dubs. No, but seriously, this team has just been an enigma all year, but they just keep finding ways to win, and that's a really scary thing for a team that could be going to the playoffs playing with house money, basically just going in there to shock and top seed. But also, they are just like the island of misfit toys. Other than Alex Ovechkin, everybody else on this team was basically counted out. Dylan Strome was seen as a failed top 5 pick who's now had his 2 best seasons in the district. Rasmus Sandin was a guy that Toronto thought had a lot of potential, but basically couldn't figure out how to use. The starting goaltender, Charlie Lindgren, was a career backup and is now maybe their most important player. TJ Oshie is basically being held together by duct tape. Alex Ovechkin couldn't hit water from the beach for the first month of the year. And they have a bunch of prospects who nobody thought were that good, like Hendrix Lapierre, Ivan Miroshnichenko, Connor McMichael, Alexei Protas, all stepping up into massive roles for this team. They may not be good, but they're goddamn chaotic, and I love them for that.